Hi, Peter here, not on Doxy today. I'm actually down in Sydney right now and I'm going to go sailing with my brother on his Catalina. And here he comes now. Here's my ride. So yeah, we're in Woolwich and it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. Quite foggy. Yeah, obviously a lot of humidity around. There he comes. And this is where we all depart from. Just for a day's sail. And out we come out of the river here, and yeah, the speed bumps are trying their best to get underneath the keel. Anyway, that's Sydney Harbour for you. And all those poor suckers up there in those towers. Hope you're enjoying watching boats on the harbour. Under the Kotanga. And here we have Circular Quay with another cruise ship. I guess it is the season for them, summer. Oh look, there's R2-D2 at the top. This is alright. Bit of a breeze coming up now. Lovely. A bit of a breeze coming up. This is South Head coming up now. We're sort of thinking we might go out the heads just for a look. It's not busy here, but you know, it's just Sydney Harbour, right? Oh, hello. Anyway, there we go. Looking back on the concrete jungle and the entrance to go into Balmoral and Middle Harbour. South Head. Looking back now towards, well, Manly's around the corner to the right, and a few other boats following us out. Not a bad day for it. South Head. In fact, it's going to be a cracker. North Head. Oh, it's tempting. It's tempting. Now looking south at the cliffs of Sydney. And down there to North Bondi. Looking south now, we can see the point out there, which is mainly grassy or bushy or whatever it is down Maroubra Way. So this is the entire sort of eastern suburbs of Sydney. Bondi there in the middle, and just the cliffs, Vaucluse, all of these places, and back towards the heads. Lovely day out here. Okay, we've made our turn to the south, so next stop, Hobart?
Tasmania, and here we come.
Yep, Sydney to Hobart, yep. Bit late. Okay, we'll go back. Got a waterfall over there coming down the cliffs. Capture it again. There we go. Had a bit of rain lately, I guess.
I guess, when you have money, what am I going to do with this?
Coming in again, South Head, back into the harbour. Then the concrete jungle emerges. Good name for a yacht. And now we're inside North Head, back in the harbour, heading sort of towards Manly Way. Let's climb up and have a look, shall we? Out away. So in there we got little Manly, and there we got normal size Manly. South Head, looking back up down the harbour towards the city. A much nicer and clearer day than when we came out. So happy days, and not that busy because it's a weekday. Old quarantine station. And there's Manly itself. Manly Ferry Wharf and a Manly Ferry waiting to go in. Can't quite... Oh, I see there is another one there. And yeah, just the waterfront. Go in solitude, yes. Heading back up the harbour now. Neilson Park. A bit busy at the beach there. That was closed for years as they redid it, the sandstone walls and everything, so good to see it used again. Coming around this way, and Watson's Bay. Ferry's just gone in there somewhere. Crossing that dip behind the building there is the gap. And that's part of the cliffs that we saw before from the other side, so that's directly on the seaside on the other side. Rearrange that into something that makes more sense than what I made. Anyway, looking back towards Manly. Skip. Give us a wave, Skip. There we go, it's getting busier now, but at least not like a weekend. One of the new design ferries, which is supposed to replace the Manly ferry as well, but as usual they designed something that's not fit for purpose, and so they've had to bring back the freshwater class, these ones, which they were supposed to retire in favour of the new ones. So it seems that we still have chimpanzees looking after our infrastructure. I reckon he's got just enough sail up to hold himself up against the tide and no more. He's been sitting in the same position, I'm sure, for the last half hour or so since we've been coming up behind him. Anyway, they get to see the highlights, don't they? It's a cruise, by the way, in case you hadn't realised. There we go, CBD. A little bit clearer now than this morning, now that all the moisture's burnt off a bit. So yeah, a lot more activity now that we're coming in. It's mid-afternoon. One of those new ferries I was talking about. Incidentally, I would like to apologise to the chimpanzees for casting any aspersions on their ability to create infrastructure. That was unfair and I apologise. Thanks for an unusual sight, at least anyway, as opposed to this kind of sight. Talk about a bottleneck going on here. Sheesh. Captain, I think we've got a fire in the galley. And here we are in little Norway. Very colourful. And as we cross back under the bridge, say goodbye to a great day out. Thanks, bro.